spoken about preparations and togetherness, and 2 weeks of work, a squad doing understanding, but also a worry. Football has a nasty habit of breaking you down when you are at the highest. India was next. Now, rather than fighting words, try to India under Mahesh Gowli will know exactly the weight they carry. Champions then, challengers now, expected not to compete but to control. And India also view the game as an opportunity to fine-tune aspects of their performance before the knockout stage. And despite the convincing scoreline against Pakistan, there were phases, particularly in the first half, where India were tested defensively. And the referee in charge of this needle encounter is Rauf Raif, supported by DL Sampath and Shahim Hussain. And the fourth official, of course, is Virendra Rai. It's time for the toss after the deep save photographs. This is how Bangladesh have shaped up for this particular encounter. Just one change, Ashikur Rahman comes into the heart of defence in place of Mohammad Yusuf. And up front, Ronan Sullivan leads the line as the target man, supported by Murshid Ali and Mohammad, with Kamal Mirza partnering Chandan Roy in midfield. A 4-3-3 balanced and built with intent. The two captains for the toss, Mithu Chaudhary, the centre-back, and Suraj Singh. A brief exchange, a quiet decision, and soon the noise will take over. Now, Pakistan did manage to create a few openings against India. And this man, Suraj, made a couple of stunning saves. Had to produce a crucial saves to keep India ahead. And now we'll get into the team news of the Blue Coats. They make 3 changes from the Pakistan game. Mohammad Kaif comes into defence with Bangsan fit only for the bench. Rishi in midfield and Samson starts up front. A hero from the last game, Omang Dodum keeps his place as well. So does Vishal Yadav in a 4-2-3-1. And there's Mahesh Gowli, composed, assured, guiding a side that has already shown its strength. But this evening it's about refinement and finishing on top. India impressed, but not entirely untouched by doubt. And this man Mark Cox from Belgium observed every moment, measured it, because even in comfort, control still matters. He knows a thing or two about India. He was the technical director of Pune Pioneers FC, a coach's educator under the English Football Association. Here is the Bangladesh crowd, pepped up. Whenever they take on India, they always play with a lot of fire and manages to find that extra motivation. Now the crowd, 80% of them are Bangladeshi fans. We saw Indian supporters as well. Against Pakistan, but not in huge numbers. And the countdown begins for this mammoth occasion. It begins. Top spot in Group B up for grabs, and with it a semi-final against Bhutan. So while both teams are through, there's still a lot to play for. Against Pakistan, India, they grew into the game stronger, sharper, slower in the second half, established control. Where earlier there had been questions, and at the heart of it, a gurgeon between the posts. Surat Singh Aibam called upon and answering with authority. And Mahesh Gowli also reflects with calm satisfaction but not comfort.
Passengers, please fasten your seatbelts. We might experience minor turbulence.
Bangladesh will use Ronan Sullivan as a number 9, aided by the likes of Murshid Ali on his right, and Mohammad Manik will shift on the left. He started as a box-to-box striker against Pakistan. And Azmul Faisal in a slightly advanced role, operating just behind Ronan Sullivan. And Kamal Mirza partnering Chandan Roy in midfield. Might be a shooting opportunity for Bangladesh, and Ronan Sullivan with that acrobatic attempt blocked by India. Good start from Bangladesh. Early wake-up call for the Blue Coals. Ridwan and Sheikh Shangram are the two fullbacks. Mitu Chaudhary got a new defensive partner in Ashikur Rahman. Mohammad Yusuf started in the last game. And Mohammad Ismail Mahim keeps his place in between the sticks. And talking about India, just one change in the back four. Mohammad Kaif slots in alongside Rodrigo Branches. It was the hit. A couple of blue shirts got in the way. Bangsan picked up a blow against Pakistan in the second half. Gurnath Singh Grewal has been benched. Rishikanta partnering Samson in a midfield chamber. Rishi and Vishal Yadav will look to provide the width, and Mohammad Arbash very central. And Omang Dodu will lead the line. Oh, keeper comes out, early chance. Suraj Singh called into action within the first 3 minutes. Omang Dodu. This battle gonna be quite intriguing. Omang Dodu versus Ronan Sullivan. The two goal machines. Both have scored 2 goals each and would like to add to their tally. Omang Dodu mentioned that he was happy with his performance and wants to contribute his form against Bangladesh. And the goal is very simple. Win 3 points and top the group. And Sullivan, during the pre-match yesterday, also remained positive about beating India. He mentioned it was a great win against Pakistan and against India. And they want to win as well and top the group. This encounter really promises to be a competitive affair, with both teams eyeing the top spot in Group B. And for India, the objective is clear: build momentum, tighten defensive organization, and carry confidence into the semi-finals. AG start from the Blue Coats. A couple of times Bangladesh already invaded their territory. Rodrigo Branches had a good game against Pakistan. Few brilliant first-time challenges. This was the previous chance. That was Nazmul Faisal, who was on the run and had to come out. Suraj Singh. More than 70,000 fans have turned up watching this. The number now nearly 80. We'll come back to that. A feisty challenge. And that's what you expect in a Bangladesh versus India game in the SAF Championship. There's Mohammad Manik who's down. Ooh. Full-fledged, hurt himself in the process. Free kick for Bangladesh. As I was mentioning, 80,000 fans watching this through our platform. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon. And keep supporting us. Nazmul Faisal. Free kick for Bangladesh. India slightly on the back foot. Nazmul Faisal floats it in. It's up in the air. And somehow India managed to clear their lines. Omang Dodu, can he spring a counter? And managed to win a free kick. High boot. Oh, there you go. Clearly a high boot from Ridwan. The man who plays for PWSC. He represented the Bangladesh under-17s as well. He's got 8 appearances and a goal. The right back. It's Mohammad Kaif. He plays his club football for South United, a Bengaluru-based club. The first touch was quite extraordinary from Rishi. Sails one dummy, Chingakam. Couldn't find his teammate. India recover possession. Omang Dodu. And now it comes out to Rishikanta. Samson. So they got to keep hold of the ball. Spend some time on it. And find the rhythm. That was completely stray and ran out of play. Now the Group B, a story still unfolding, a puzzle not yet complete. And every result so far has shifted the balance, and every goal has carried weight beyond the moment. And qualification hangs in the air, not yet claimed, not yet denied, and this evening could shape the final lines of this chapter. In acres of space, on the right flank, Mohammad Arbash, the classic football academy product, now with BFC reserves, dislodged, dismantled. Bangladesh pinch possession. Hustled off the ball, Samson Singh. Good tempo, good pace in this game. India trying to buy some time on the ball, trying to slow down the tempo. The surging ball up front, can he get there with his pace? And almost. It was a crossfield pass. Now Rishi was interested. Another player from the Classic Football Academy. Rishi. Not on the same wavelength, miscommunication. He can exploit that gap. Chandan Roy, the Bashundhara Kings midfielder. Chandan takes a tumble. Was there any contact? The referee doesn't think so. A dynamic with significant playing time for his club this season. In 25-26 in the Bangladesh Premier League. In the SAF Under-17 Championship, he was the player of the match against Nepal. And Mohammad Manik will also continue to threat India with his physical presence. We'll just operate from the side where Chungakam is deployed. Roshan Singh on the left, though, defensively very strong. Ronan Sullivan from Philadelphia Union Academy to the Bangladesh national side. Player of Bangladesh origin. His brother Quinn Sullivan was scored against Inter Miami this season for Philadelphia. He scored a couple of stunning goals against Pakistan, one directly from a free kick and a clinical header from Sheikh Shangram's cross. Can he find some room for the delivery? Has gone out. Took a nick corner for Bangladesh. The 2 weeks of preparation, of bonding, of building something that goes beyond tactics. A team that understands, a group that believes. And Mark Cox speaks of togetherness. This could be the moment. That was so close. Went up for it. Was unmarked at the back post. A telling ball in from the corner. And questions will be asked on India's defensive work. That was swung in by Murshid Ali towards the far post. It just had to keep it down. Unable to find the framework. And that didn't carry. On the far left, Vishal Yadav was scored within the first couple of minutes against Pakistan. They're setting the early pace. The result could have been something different in that particular game. A few of the decisions didn't go in their favor. Well, that's football. The rub of the green went India's way. And the Blue Coals did manage to capitalize onto their chances, which Pakistan couldn't. It's a game of small margins. And in a game of this stature, you're not going to get too many openings. Chandan. He's got a terrific work rate. The number 8 of Bangladesh. He plays his club football for Bashundhara Kings. Ashikur Rahman. He takes a tumble. He's clocked 139 minutes this season for PW Sporting Club in the domestic league. They're trying to organize. Samson yet to make into the BFC senior side. A place for the reserves. Featured in the Reliance Developmental League as well. Can he turn? Can he get the better of his marker? India manages to win a free kick. A foul committed on Vishal Yadav. And elevated to the Punjab FC senior side. A part of the Punjab Indian Super League squad as well. And look at the enthusiasm among the fans. Watching it from the roof of the apartment. We've had 1 lakh viewers. That's quite a landmark. 100k fans watching this live. A free kick for India. The last touch of a red shirt. Corner then. We are really obliged for this incredible support from you guys. Absolutely massive numbers. Omang Dodum in corner duties. Swung in a great area and India scores. What a clinical header. Vishal Yadav 2-2. And a derby day delight for the Punjab FC winger. Man who scores in games. Brilliant leap. Made sweet contact with the ball. And Mohammad Ismail Mahir unnerved. Sublime finish from Vishal Yadav. And the Blue Coals go in front on the 18th minute mark. Right place at the right time.
There we go! There!
Umang Dodum turns provider. After scoring a couple in the last game. 3 goal contributions now from the number 9. He scored 3 goals last year in the SAF Under 19 Championship on his home soil. The number 9 on song. As mentioned, so crucial in a game of this caliber. Expected to be tactical. From patience comes precision. Vishal Yadav writes his name into the moment. Can Bangladesh find a response? Nazmul Faisal, the man who led the under-19 team to the SAF under-19 final last year. Can Bangladesh equalize? The aerial balls have given the Indian defense. Suraj Singh gathers. Tickle round the back. The goalkeeper on the deck needs treatment. The fans, they know the game is far from over. We've seen stranger things happen in the sport. Last season, if you remember, the under-19 finals, India took the lead in the first minute via Shami's free kick from almost 35 yards out, and Bangladesh fought back in the second half and eventually lost it in the penalty shootout. More than 20 minutes on the clock. India not just leading, but beginning to settle into control. The football, as Mark Coxon so vividly puts it, as a habit, a cruel, untimely habit of pulling you down just when you feel at your highest. And whoever meets Nepal meets momentum. The 2 wins from 2, a side already assured, already aligned. Shangram Sheikh. A good accuracy on that cross. A goal kick given, asking for a corner. Murshid Ali. Got to watch out for Sheikh Shangram. Can deliver pinpoint balls from deep. He's got a menacing left foot. We saw Bhutan score a late winner last night against Sri Lanka. Not always the loudest, not always the favourites, but increasingly the spoilers. A team that stays compact, waits patiently and strikes when least expected. And they don't chase the game, they change it. Bangladesh arrived here as a collective unit growing into belief. 2 weeks of preparation, as Mark Cox described, have forged more than just tactical understanding. They've built connection, rhythm,
করবো
trust.
না
And there is a calmness about them, a sense that this is a side beginning to understand itself.
রান্না করে আল্লাহ জানে
And yet, even with that belief that there is restraint, because football, as Cox so honestly admits, has a habit, a cruel habit of fumbling those who rise too quickly. And India, on the flip side, they carry
তো রান্না হয়ে গেছে গা
the expectation on their shoulders, the clarity of experience. They have won, they have convinced, but they have also learned.
কয়টা গেছি এটাও জিগান
4 SAF championship titles at the age group category, a couple of wins at the under 19 category.
বাজারে টমেটো
Once
পাওয়া
they
যায় না
won it in
জানি
the
না
under 18 category in 2019.
তো বাজারে টমেটো
In
পাওয়া
2022,
যাচ্ছে
they won it at their home soil by beating Bangladesh 5-2 in the final. You know, the most successful team, Bangladesh, won it just once, season before last, where they beat Nepal 4-1 in the
ফোন
final
নাম্বারটা দিয়ে দেন আমার নতুন করে ভিডিও করে
at their home soil. And now, can he make the most of this? No problems whatsoever for Mahid. He collects it. Chandan. And the men in red trying to appear in between the lines. India closing them down very quickly, forcing them to move the ball and encourage sideways passing.
আজকে বলছিলে
Left it for Sheikh Shongram. Alert at his near post. Let's see. Safe pair of hands. This was the release from Manik. And on the overlap, who was the fullback, Sheikh Shongram. Will be flagged off. Vishal Yadav is switching into the right wing now. That performance against Pakistan, dominant in parts, but not without moments of vulnerability. In the first half, a space is opened, questions were asked, and in those moments, one figure stood firm, Suraj Singh, the captain, alert, assured, a last line that did not bend. For Mahesh Gowli, the match clear.
আমি সারা মুড়ি খাই
Progress, not perfection.
মুড়ি এখন তো আমি খাইছি আমি খাই অর্ধেক
Practically, this promises to be a contest of intent versus discipline.
না দেহে রয়েছে এতদিন
India,
মুড়ির অবস্থায়
they often shape into a fluid 4-2-3-1 to control the tempo, create midfield, stretch the pitch, and press with purpose. They want the ball control, they want to dictate.
আমি তো মুড়ি খাই
In Bangladesh, they offer contrast. Compact in structure, patient,
আগে আমি
without
আনতাম
possession,
আর
but
আপনিও আনছেন
sharp,
মজা খাই
almost sudden when the moment to break appears. They do not chase the game, they wait for it, and when it opens up, they strike.
দাম বাড়ছে
Early cross. India have the aerial advantage. Yodrika Branch is a very good tackler. Mohammad Kaif commanding in the air.
Tiada kata buka
Chandra
apa sih dari sana
to Kamal
nak
Pita.
ni ada itu ini ratu
Back to Kamal. Hails from Faridpur. Plays for Dhakadan.
itu ratu ni video dia berat kau dah berbuat
Almost invites the pressure, India. Bangladesh
আমরা
reboot. Trying to organize themselves inside the opposition's half. Oh, that switch on the far right. And not allowed to progress forward. And lost the ball. In no man's land. Is that a foul? Disagreement from Surat Singh. The referee blows for a foul. This was the incident. Vishal Yadav pulled him down. That was Samson. Good defending. Roshan Singh just taken away when he was shaping up to pull the trigger. And now a counter is on. A lung bursting run. He's got one man to aim at, Rishi, who was present, and the ball eventually doesn't reach him. He was steering in the center. Half an hour played, India still hold the advantage through Vishal Yadav's early strike. Bangladesh still searching for a way back into this contest. And now a pause in proceedings. A much needed drinks break in the heat of the contest. The tempo slows, the bodies pause, but the mind keeps racing. A brief interlude before the battle resumes. An opportunity for both benches to intervene. Small adjustments, quiet instructions that could shape what follows. And this was the moment of magic from Omang Dodu's corner. Found Vishal Yadav into a pocket of space, and he rose the highest. Completely unmarked in between two red shirts. And he slots it home. Set piece masterclass from India. For Bangladesh, a chance to regroup, to find a response. For India, a moment to consolidate and perhaps plan the next move. When the pause is temporary, the purpose remains.
Vivo.
Play to resume with this throw-in. Bangladesh with work to do. Ball comes in. It's a terrible punch, but gathers it in the second time of asking Suraj. And whatever was said in that brief interval now must translate into action. Another man down, play will be stopped. A lot of agony. Mark Cox, so animated. He's made a gesture towards the fourth official. The referee had to rush towards him. Oh, there you go. A challenge from behind. Ashikur Rahman. Made 4 appearances last year at the SAF Under-19 Championship. He was the regular starter. Both the head coaches, in fact, made a change in the back four. India have long stood as the standard bearers of football in this region. Investment in youth systems, structured pathways, a growing ambition to step borders. They have not just competed, they have set benchmarks. The game slows and understandably so. One of the Bangladesh players in some discomfort. The play to resume with this free kick. Still some argument going on. A display of hot-headedness. A chance to lift it, to deliver it, to believe in it. A moment, stand still, the ball placed, the possibility is rising. It comes. India stood tall. Surely off, Omang Dodo. "35 minutes written. The story remains delicately poised. Attack developing from the right wing. A disappointing cross, harmless goal kick. Now the game sits on one fine edge. India controlling in spells and Bangladesh waiting for their moments. This was the cross under no compulsion. Must out-muscled Samson out. Nazmul Fazal finds Shangram. Went in tight, Rishi. Foul free kick. The Bangladesh are rising with resilience, with hunger, with a football culture that is finding its voice again. Chandan Roy. India maintaining the shape so well, defending with discipline. Surging ball, Ronan Sullivan. India come away with the ball. Lovely 1-2. Rishi bursting into the area. Couldn't quite get the cross in. The play stops yet again. The stretcher comes out this time. Now the game is interrupted by an injury concern for Bangladesh. Ashikur Rahman. The rhythm breaks again, not by choice but by circumstance. The medical team called into action. This is becoming a worrying phase for Bangladesh. More than 35 minutes play halted. Player receiving attention. Just as the game was beginning to settle, another pause, another worry. I will hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution for
Hope
Bangladesh.
won't be able to continue. Abdul replacing Ashikur Rahman.
Substitution for Bangladesh. Mic testing 1.
A forced one for Bangladesh. The injured player makes way. Mark Cox compelled into an early adjustment.
Mic testing
Disappointing end for Ashikur Rahman. But an opportunity now for the newcomer, Mohammad Abdul. Whether that change could have a telling impact will be known as the game progresses. Vishal Yadav fouled this time. Too quick, too sharp, and they had to stop him. He glided, they lunged, and the referee intervenes. Yadav already the difference maker this evening. Well, this is why the SAF age group, the championships matters. It is more than a competition. It is a proving ground. Oh, that's a deep delivery. Clearance. And now they can turn defense into attack. They didn't have much numbers up front. Had to hold up play. This is the stage where nations test not just their teams but their progress. A reflection of where South Asian football stands and where it dares to grow. A slightly overcooked that delivery, but will be retrieved on the far side. Leaves it for Sheikh Shangram. Pressurized by a couple of blue shirts. Prepares a long throw-in. And now the crowd getting behind the team. This is a weapon hurled into the heart of the box. Anything can happen here. Surat saying off his line. Corner given. chance to test the resolve. They've earned it, and now an opportunity to ask serious questions. Shooting opportunity back in the mixer. And now turn the captain, Mithu Chaudhary. Putting it wide, miscues it completely. And was the corner. He gets enough on it. Surat Singh. A back in from Chandan Roy. Mithu Chaudhary. Body wasn't in balance while taking the shot. There might be a concussion test for Vishal Yadav. Look at the excitement. 44 minutes played, the stands are alive with voice and colour. And the fans fully invested, every touch greeted, every moment felt. I'll show you the replay. From the throw-in, a touch of a blue shirt. A sea of emotions in the gallery. Hope, tension, belief, all wrapped into one. The Bangladeshi fans just urging their team on, willing them to back into the contest. And Indian fans are sensing some control, backing their side to carry this lead through. This is what football does, just pulls everyone in. We stand on the edge of half-time. There's a few seconds of regulation time left. Bangladesh hoping for that one moment before the break. We now await the referee's indication how much more will be added on. That's a good-looking ball, Ronan Sullivan. It looks like handball. He hasn't been involved. He's struggling to adjust with the Asian conditions. 8 minutes added on to the regulated 45. Plenty of time. An eternity in football. Enough for a twist, perhaps even a turn. For the side trailing this opportunity, 8 minutes to find a way back. Free kick for India. An opportunity here, not just to relieve pressure, but perhaps to extend the lead. The ball rests. The moment waits and possibility lingers. Oman Dodom. A thumping attempt from the on-rushing Jodrika branches. He couldn't make the proper connection. And look at that run from behind. Jodrika branches. Race for Tempo Sports Club. And now Bangladesh pouring. From the left-hand side, Mohammad Manik. Found Faisal in the inner channel. Corner for Bangladesh. In comes the ball. Suraj. Under pressure. Brilliant stuff. What has he given? So the sea of fans almost started celebrating. Looked like a touch on Suraj Singh, yes. Challenged by Abdul. Suraj Singh brewing with confidence since day one. And that's the speciality of youth football. Everything feels magnified. The energy, the emotion, the unpredictability. Because here it is not just about winning, it's about becoming. Unknown names waiting to be discovered. Potential waiting to take form.
Fuck off!
Straight away a yellow card. Looks like for Mahesh Gavli, or is it Sandeep Nandi? An argument between Sandeep Nandi and Mark Cox. Tempers flare on the touchline. Both coaches involved in a heated exchange and a red card to Sandeep Nandi. Tension spills over, no longer confined to the pitch. The bench is now feeling it. Sandeep Nandi caught in the middle of it all, and now a red card for the coach. The temperature rises. Touchline erupts and the referee has had enough. The Indian goalkeeping coach is sent off. From control to chaos, the calm of the game shattered, and now a figure must walk. The game must settle, but the emotion will linger. A red card for Mark Edward Cox as well. There was the confirmation. Free kick for India. Both benches have lost their leaders. What began as words has ended in consequence. Both dismissed. Rishi on the free kick. Swung in with his left foot. Easily cleared. Play call again is the same man, Rishi. And after all that drama, India still holding on. But the temperature of this contest has only risen. Another opportunity presents itself. stopped in stride but gifted a chance. They continue to invite the challenge and reap the reward. Another free kick. This is how India are managing the game now. Slowing it down, controlling the rhythm. Leaves it for Omang Dodum. Whipped in by Dodum. Turned away. Wasn't on target, went up for it, Mohammad Kaif. Got on the end of that delivery. The score line doesn't change. Takes the aerial route, Bangladesh. They continue to fight for every ball. Never stay die spirit. Mohammad Abdul lines up for another long throw. This could be the last chance of this half. It buys a corner, a hasty clearance from the Indian defence. Ronald Sullivan. Change in corner taker. Ronald Sullivan. Can he deliver a magic? And there is the goal for Bangladesh. What a peach of a ball. And right at the cusp of half-time, they are back in it. They found the moment, they found the equalizer. They kept pushing, they kept believing. And now they are rewarded. Bangladesh strike back, it's 1-1. Ronald Sullivan. From persistence comes parity. The game reset. What a response. From chasing to catching. Bangladesh are right back in it. Well-planned corner. Mohammad Abdul, the super sub, gets on the end of that and bulges the net with that extended right foot. Bangladesh versus India clash never fails to live up to the promise. There you go, the half-time whistle. India struck first through Vishal Yadav. But Bangladesh have found their answer in the closing embers of the first half. A half that began with control turned into chaos and now settles into balance. 2 goals, 2 moments, 1 shared story. Half-time here at the National Stadium, Male. It's India 1, Bangladesh 1. Vishal Yadav gave India the lead, nullified by Mohammad Abdul. And this man, Ronald Sullivan, delivers yet again. Both the strikers now on 3 goal contributions each. A lot to play for when we come back. You cannot take your eyes off this clash. Defensive lapse from India. And Bangladesh are right back into the contest. This is the highlights of the first half. Bangladesh versus India clash for the fourth time at the under 20 SAF category. And this is how the game started, with pressure from Bangladesh. And then the game became physical. Both the coaches tried to tactically out-maneuver each other. And then Bangladesh just went out of play, a harmless goal kick given. And this was Vishal Yadav's header. An inch-perfect ball from Umang Dodum. Vishal Yadav with his second goal of this tournament. Goals in back-to-back derbies. Then piled on the pressure, Bangladesh from set piece. Sheikh Shangram on the overlap. Alert at his near post. Suraj Singh had no problems in gathering that ball. They haven't had too many scoring opportunities, India, after taking the lead. Bangladesh fired on all cylinders. Now the first half has been quite absorbing. We've had an early lead, a late comeback, two red card incidents in the touchline. Sandeep Nandi and Mark Cox sent off. Used the set piece, used the throw-in as a weapon. Mohammad Abdul was punched out by Suraj, and then on the half turn, Mitu Chaudhary lost his footing. Bangladesh were knocking on the door time and again and made to work. This was a handball from Ronan Sullivan. And then Umang Dodu's free kick towards the onrushing Yodrik Branches. The header wasn't on target. He was called into action time and again, Suraj Singh, in this half. And then Ronan Sullivan delivers the magic, putting it on a platter. Training ground routine executed brilliantly. And Abdul Samad off the bench, the score sheet. Ronan Sullivan to Mohammad Abdul. And in the blink of an eye, 1-0 becomes 1-1. Stay tuned. We'll join you after the break.
না কি দেখ ওটা দেখা যায় প্রচুর ফ্যানটা দিয়ে দেন গরম লাগছে। পরে ল্যাপটপ কাজ চলতেছে